Hi, sis. So, I was going to wait till I do all my makeup and get my hair together. Cameron got an appointment today, and I wanted to get dressed. But what I got to say and what God has been telling me, putting on me since this morning, I can't wait. So I was like, well, I'm going to start talking, and I'm going to do my makeup at the same time. How about that? How you love that? So y'all get ready with me, and I pray you get blessed with me as well. So this morning, if you was on the live in the group, if you're not a part of Women of Courage, please go join Women of Courage on Facebook. It's a couple of Women of Courage. I'm the one with the pink, with the W. Okay, and God convicted me. It was this morning's prayer. It was a conviction, and the conviction was, I have been sitting here for days, for weeks, almost a month, worried, stressed, and crying over something God told me He was already going to take care of. And He gave me, once He brought me here, He gave me some orders, and I've done some of the orders, but obviously I have not finished, because He told me once I brought here, everything I touch is blessed, right? But because I allowed my earthly self to get in the way, I started stressing, anxiety, crying, and I'm about to, God said, if you don't get it together, you're going to lose everything that I gave you. And you're going to be back where you started. And I'm going to come from, just a few minutes ago, I prayed. I was like, Lord, give me a Bible scripture that will go with this. And so I went into my Bible app, and I typed in being obedient to God. Clicked on it. The very first Bible scripture that popped up, Deuteronomy 11:23, said, look, the New Living Translation, look, you either going to get these blessings or this curse. Just like that. Sounding like a black parent. Look, you're going to either do this or do that. And I really feel like that's where God is right now with me. You're either going to get yourself together, do what I say do, or you're going to continue to be. No, so for real, I really just feel like God just like gave me the big mama talk. You're either going to do it or else. I ain't need no other Bible scriptures. That one Bible scripture, Deuteronomy 11:26. Look, it starts with look. You're either going to get it together, or you're going to be cursed. You're going to get these blessings, or you're going to be cursed. That's what it said, but in my head, I translated, you're either going to get it together, or you're going to lose it all. While you sitting up here whining and crying about something that I already done told you that I got you on. I done brought you blessings. I done brought you to the promised land. I done did everything for you. All I ask for you to do is talk to my people and bring more people to me. And instead of me doing that, I was doing it. I started out, but then I got into my little earthly mindset, and then I got into my little woe is me, like a little baby. God help me. Help me, Lord, because I need to do this, and this is due, and this is that, and you told me to do this. And God's like, look, what did I tell you to do? And you're either going to do it or you're going to lose it. And so I don't know who is that for. I don't know who else is this message is for. God said, you better get your stuff together. And I know God ain't gonna curse. I ain't gonna even don't play on his talk like that, like he cursed. But in my brain, in my hood brain, I'll be like, God is telling me to get my shit together. I got children that needs me. I need to do this win. I need these wins for myself. It ain't just I got over 1,100 women in a group waiting on a word. And because I'm sitting here whining, turning to people who pray for me and love me, but they can't help me. God can. Only God can. And he told me that he will. Now get your shit together. Get it together. Excuse my cursing. But sometimes I hear it in my brain like it, and I gotta say it how I hear it. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, you gotta get it together. Sis, you gotta get it together. You can't just sit up here crying. What you're praying for, it's not gonna just fall in your lap. What you're praying for is already yours. God said you can have it. You can have everything. And even what you want, it's nothing in comparison to what God has for you. It's even bigger. I'm praying for finances. I'm praying for God to pay a bill. Bills been paid. And I'm up here praying to God to pay for a bill that he didn't already paid for. He told me he didn't already took care of it. Now go do what I need to do, or you're gonna lose it. The one thing that you're afraid of, you're gonna bring it to yourself. And it ain't gonna be his fault. It's not gonna be your mama's fault. It ain't gonna be your past fault. It's not gonna be the people that hurt you in the past. It's not gonna be your job. It's not gonna be your kids. It's not gonna be your friends. It's your fault. Get it together. Candace, but I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to myself. How many times you gonna sit here and ask me for the same thing over and over again after I already told you that I got it? I'm talking about literally woke up this morning, shot out the bed, and started praying. And God, I can show you my book where God was going in on me. Look here. I didn't even know about that Bible scripture because like I told y'all know I'm new to the game. I didn't even know about that Bible scripture, Deuteronomy 11, and the NLT version. And I love that NLT version because it said, look. I feel like in my brain, he rolling his eyes. God, I feel like it's like, you see her praying, you see her crying, you crying over these situations, you crying over something that I already told you. So I don't know what it is that you're dealing with. I don't know what it is that you are going through. But God said he got you. God gave me one assignment. He said, bring my people to me. Go tell your testimony and bring my people to me. That's what he told me. He said, bring my people by telling your testimony, your story, the story that you already been through, things that you have overcome, things that you have. Like I got stories from childhood. I got stories from my adolescent years. I got stories from my 20s, 30s to now. I got stories from 3 months ago. So God said, go tell your story so that it'll bring somebody to me. That's all he asked me to do while I'm sitting here crying and worried about it, begging for him to pay a bill. Something he already told me that he got. Baby, don't worry about paying that bill because I'm going to take it all from you unless you get it together. Don't worry about you ain't going to run the road. Yeah, he said, you ain't going to worry about that bill, baby girl. Because you ain't finna have no house to have to pay no bill. I done already did some strange things for God. Some scary things for God. And he has shown me in those things of being obedient that because I was obedient, he got me. And I'm looking at the normal things, the little things that it's nothing to him. And I'm like, scared like it's not going to get done. I was like, did you just see what I just did? A month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago? And you scared to do this? Pick up that phone, You keep it in your hand anyway. And go help somebody. Go bless somebody. Sacrifice your day. Sacrifice your time to tell somebody about me and how I did for you and what I did for you in your life. He told me to do that. I have not done that. I have not been doing that lately because I've been wallowing in my own pity, and I'm gonna mess up everything that God blessed me with if I don't get it right. And I'm not afraid to come on live because I know I got haters, but people waiting on me to fail. People waiting on the, you know what I'm saying, they waiting on the fall. But the thing is, I can't be concerned about that. My concern is doing God's will and living in purpose. And the fact that the matter is, I'm not going to fall. I'm not going to fail. Because God's going to do it. Just like he said he was. Just like he said he did. And I'm going to be obedient. So whatever it is, get busy. I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to you too. Get busy. Because you're blocking out a lot of blessings. It has always been about money for me. My thing is, what's keeping me from doing it is either fear, my anxiety, my lack mindset, just wondering, trying to do it in my own way. And God's like, I didn't tell you to do it that way. I told you to do it like this. And you're worried because if I gave it to you, I already went before you. Don't lose your blessing. Don't lose what God got for you because you're afraid to move or you're afraid to do it. You're worried about what other people are going to say. God said, that is not how I raised you. That is not how I made you. And everything is going to be done easily. I just need you to walk into it. I need you to walk into it, Candace. I need you to get it right. Because you're the only one that's stopping you. Not your job, not your credit, not your fear, your worry, your anxiety. And that's what the devil wants from you. He already wants you to fail. He wants you to believe that it's not going to get done. He wants you to get scared. But God said, do not be afraid because I am with you. And I'm going to do this. So my testimony today, because I'm going to give you a testimony every day. My testimony today is that fear no longer controls me. My anxiety no longer controls me. I am walking in faith in God, and I'm believing by faith that he's going to bring me out, and he's going to bless me with all my life's dreams. He's going to bless me with everything that I've been praying for, all because of my obedience. But don't get to this point where it feels like the doors is closing, the bill collectors are coming, you're about to lose. Stop waiting till you get to the last minute. You know what I'm saying? Stop waiting till you get to the last minute part of your life, till you get to the final countdown to get it. Yeah, I'm at the final countdown. And God said, look, Deuteronomy 11, look, you either going to choose blessings or choose a curse. Because I've been living in a curse for 18 years since I left Huntsville. Doing something I ain't had no business doing. Trying to do it my way. Trying to do it not the way God told me to. And he either said, you either going to get it together and you're just going to be back to where you started. And I'm not going back. I'm going to go into more detail with this. I'm going to go live on my women's group once I finish. But this is just a little starter. So if you're not a part of Women of Courage, you might want to go, because I'm going into details on the live today. I'm being obedient. My situation is finances. And the thing is, I have a lot of gifts that God has blessed me with that can pay my rent, pay my bills all in 1 week, 1 day, to be exact. So it ain't that. It ain't the fact that I'm broke, because I'm not. I'm spiritually broke, if that's the case. Spiritually broke, but that ends today, because I trust God and I'm trusting in Him to do exactly what He said He's going to do, because I'm going to be obedient and do what He tell me to do what He been told me to do. So as soon as I'm getting done with this, we're going live in Women of Courage. And if you're at work, just put your earbuds in. Don't get in trouble now, because you ain't going to want to miss it. I'm going to be totally honest, totally transparent about my stuff, about my life, and what God said. Because He ain't playing with none of us. That look in Deuteronomy, that was the first thing. That look of Him scared me straight right there. No, the prayer this morning, Him getting on me, but that scripture was the backup. That Deuteronomy 11, 23 or 26. I'm sorry, I should have had it, but I posted. He said, look, you either going to choose blessings or a curse. You either going to do what I tell you to do, or you finna go back to that curse. And I'll refuse. So, if you're ready to go deeper with me and God, go join the Women Sisterhood, because it's about to go down. All right? I love you. I love you. I was continuing to just let y'all see. See the finishing. Let you see the finishing touches. Let you see the finishing touches of what I got going on. Yeah. It's real, y'all. And God ain't playing with us. So it's time for us to get it together. We either gonna get it together or we're gonna lose it. Okay? We're gonna get it together or we're gonna lose it. And I am not trying to lose the blessings that God has shown me. Okay? Alright? I'll see y'all in the group. I'll see you in the chat. Bring a sister, join the sisterhood, Women of Courage, and bring someone that you feel like will bless, they need to hear, they bless their souls, that need a sisterhood, because it's going down. All right? If you want to support, you're a man, I'm sorry, it's only for women. So, but if you're a man and you want to support the movement, I'll put all the links below where you can support and help push the movement forward. All right?